Possibly the most unusual smartphone of the year, the Honor Robot phone has finally arrived. I'm not sure if you've already seen it online. I actually came across it quite some time ago, and honestly, I thought it was just some cheap copy. But now, it's finally sitting right here in my hands.
A quick shout to my tech partner from China for sharing this video. A big thank you for making this possible. Hey everyone, it's Maiky from Tech Maiky. If you love staying updated with the latest gadgets, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss out our exciting tech content.
The most attention-grabbing feature on the entire phone is obviously this button underneath the camera module. Press it, and it pops out. Well, actually, you first need to open this little cover, and then the mechanism rises up. And once you have that empty space, what are you supposed to do with it? Obviously, rent it out to celebrities. I even went ahead and 3D printed a Miles version of a tiny black pig. Doesn't it look like it's sitting on top of a skyscraper? There's also a coolie version, which instantly makes it look like an MC Wanted poster. Honor has also created a dedicated opening animation and a completely redesigned camera interface specifically for this system. And if you're wondering why the shutter button isn't responding when you press it, well, that's because it has now become a joystick. Move it up, down, left, or right, and you can control the direction of the gimbal. Now, some of you might be thinking, what happens if I need to take a quick photo while the gimbal is still opening? The answer is simple. Just take the shot. You can actually capture photos even with the gimbal fully unfolded. The main camera also comes with OIS, optical image stabilization. You can even use it to shake the pen while the gimbal is extended. That OIS is seriously powerful, isn't it? The telephoto and ultra-wide cameras are already comparable to its own super large zoom capabilities, while the main camera has also received a major upgrade to a 200 megapixel sensor. But enough talking. Let's actually take some photos and see what this thing can do. And the result is pretty clear. Adding the gimbal doesn't negatively affect image quality, and it also doesn't force the phone to use longer exposures when shooting at night. But video is where this phone really belongs, so naturally, we have to compare it with the benchmark for mobile video, the iPhone. The Best Mobile Video Award goes to the iPhone, specifically the iPhone 17 Pro series. Once the robot phone's gimbal is deployed, it almost feels like something has been released from a seal. Because the gimbal handles the stabilization mechanically, there's less need to crop into the footage for digital stabilization. That means the main camera sensor can finally be used to its full potential. And when you're actually moving while recording, the difference becomes much more noticeable. Other phones can still show some side-to-side shaking and interference, while the robot phone produces footage that feels much smoother, almost like the camera is floating through the scene. Hong Kong at night is a perfect example. The streets are packed with traffic, the buildings are covered in lights, and there's so much happening in the frame that almost any angle can look fantastic. But when you introduce moving subjects, it suddenly becomes an absolute nightmare for smartphone video. And things got even more difficult because one of my companions was a seriously big guy, and every step he took created a noticeable jolt. Looking at the street footage he recorded, even the iPhone's stabilization struggled to deal with the force of his walking. Just look at the golden rose in the upper right corner and the red light sign beside it. You can see constant movement and motion blur. But the robot phone actually managed to keep things under control. There was still a tiny amount of shaking, but overall, the footage remained remarkably clear. Of course, stabilization and photography are already areas where flagship smartphones are extremely capable. But when you combine a physical gimbal mechanism with creative software adjustments, you start entering a completely different territory, one that other phones simply can't reach. Just look at how stable this footage is. Pretty impressive, right? But here's the interesting part. In reality, when smartphone manufacturers are working with handheld gimbals, the phone itself has to stay in the background.
When you shoot with a traditional gimbal camera, the usual process is to transfer the footage or photos to software on your phone or computer before you can start editing. With a smartphone that already has a built-in gimbal, that extra step disappears. You can start editing the moment you finish shooting. And all the features you're already familiar with are still here, including AI object removal and AI image expansion. There's no need to transfer files to another device first. Honor also includes AI color tracking, which lets you take the color style you like and apply it to your own shots. Basically, it works like a highly customizable filter that can recreate different color styles, giving you a lot of creative freedom. And this gimbal isn't only useful for shooting and editing. Even the most advanced gimbal camera in the world can't answer a phone call for me, right? Well, I found out that this gimbal can actually do more than I expected. It can even be used for focus tracking during WeChat video calls. Some of the camera features already found on Honor phones also seem almost perfectly designed for this gimbal, including AI composition and panoramic photography. Previously, when AI automatic composition recommended a better angle, you still had to physically move the phone yourself to get into that position. Now it's much simpler. Just tap the suggestion and the gimbal automatically rotates the phone into place. Tap the shutter button again and the photo is done. So from now on, who can still say they don't know how to compose a good shot? The gimbal also makes panoramic photography much easier. Before this, taking a panorama could be surprisingly stressful. You would press the button and try to move at exactly the right speed, but if you got even a little impatient, the phone would tell you to slow down. And even after all that effort, you weren't always sure how the final photo would turn out. Now I can simply keep the phone steady and let the gimbal handle the movement automatically. It can even capture up to 9 frames. Whatever you can think of, Honor seems to have already thought about it. Take panoramic selfies, for example. You no longer need to stretch your arm ridiculously far just to fit everyone into the frame, so there's much less chance of leaving someone out. And thanks to the gimbal design, the possibilities for composition are different from what we're used to as well. Both the front and rear cameras can shoot vertically or horizontally, and if you're into short-form videos, you can switch between horizontal and vertical recording without cropping the footage or sacrificing the full image quality. And if you want to take things even further, you can shoot at an angle too, without any problem. But honestly, Honor's creativity with this phone is probably one of the most surprising parts. They've taken this gimbal and turned it into an absolutely crazy feature. Now, I'll place the phone right in the middle, and all I have to say is, pick the unlucky person who has to treat me to dinner tonight. And the camera starts automatically. Oh ho, who's the lucky person tonight? Oh ho, jam in, Lai Zhang, let's go. To be completely honest, when I first saw this phone, my immediate reaction was, wow, this thing is thick. I could practically hang it from a computer monitor. But after actually picking it up and using it, I was surprised by how well the weight is distributed. It feels quite balanced in the hand, and the overall grip is actually pretty comfortable. Yes, the phone is thick, but there's a reason for that. Inside, you're getting some seriously high-end hardware. It uses the 5th generation Snapdragon Elite, which is standard among this year's flagship phones, along with a large battery and fast charging. In other words, it has pretty much everything you would expect from a premium smartphone. I've put the detailed specifications on the screen, so you can take a quick look and get a better idea of what's inside. And honestly, even if you completely remove the gimbal from the equation, the phone's core hardware is still right up there with the top-tier flagships this year. I know some of you might be asking, why not simply remove the punch-hole selfie camera altogether, something like this? But think about it. Without a front-facing camera, every time you needed facial recognition or received a WeChat video call, you would first have to slide the phone and then wait for the robot mechanism to transform. So, is this new robot phone design actually the right direction for smartphones? There's obviously no single correct answer. Not everyone needs a built-in gimbal, and this feature definitely won't be useful for every person. But what I really appreciate is that Honor is willing to experiment and bring something genuinely different to the smartphone market. At a time when the entire industry seems focused on playing it safe and making everything more predictable, Honor is still willing to try something unusual. And somehow, that reminds me of an old friend. Alright, that's everything for this video. If you found it useful, make sure to hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel. It really means a lot to me. That's it for this video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.